Honestly, don't expect anyone to show up. But I figured I'd try this. So far, I'm at 0 people watching, about what I'd expect. I'll go ahead and let it run for a minute, see if anyone shows up. Damn, my lights are fucking bright right now. It's so bright. Oh shit, there's people showing up. What's up? I literally don't know what I'm doing. This is the first time I've ever tried this. Hey, what's up, y'all? Simtown Twins, what's up? What is that name? LV? AT Dr. T? What's up, man? Hey, I am definitely feeling better. Thank you all for all the love I got in that last video. I was not expecting such an overwhelming response. That was awesome. What's up? You know, I was just about to film some videos for devs, and I was like, let's try a live stream. Never done it before. LV, okay, sorry. Yeah, I wasn't expecting a live stream either. I've literally never done this. Yes, yeah. I do think that she is the one with the robotic arm, 100%. I suppose next week we'll find out if that's true or not. But the episode's called Full Circle. Would imagine that they're somehow going to tie in all like the loose ends. I don't really know how with the time that they have left, but I guess we'll see. Apologize for the dark, baggy eyes. It's genetic. I can't get rid of it. Sorry. For real. All the other people that I subscribe to, they always have live streams and I never make it in time. What's up, Royal Chef? It did go by like super fast. I mean, it's been 10 weeks, but I feel like it just started and I want more, damn it. Like, if they don't give me a season 2, I'd be so pissed. Like, I could understand if they did make it just a 1-season show. What's up, FC? But I would personally like for there to be a season 2. I feel like there's still so many stories to tell. I don't really know what to talk about. Like I said, I've never done a live stream. Let's walk around the room real quick. You guys can see where I record. It's just my room. It's really small and dirty right now. Hold on, let me switch the camera. Can I do that? Yeah, I can. That's what I'm saying. How could they not have a season 2? I want more. It's me boo, my stuff, my camera. Oh, damn it. I gotta pull the chat up. It's hard for me to like even catch these messages and there's not too much going on. Yeah, just show me the live chat. There we go. I don't know. What kind of chair is that? That's my dad bought it for me. I don't know. It was from like 4 Christmases ago. And I don't know what got me censored. It hadn't happened on any of the other videos, but for this one, for some reason, it did. Sorry for pacing. I cannot like talk on the phone without pacing, and clearly live streams are not different for me. But as for Tick dying, I don't know, honestly. I could see them actually killing him, but I kind of don't. I really don't know. I would prefer if he didn't die, even though he's done some shitty things this season. But I mean, I'm still crushing kind of hard on him. I would prefer if he didn't. And he's a really complex character. I want to see all that's going on there, and I don't necessarily want his story to end with him dying. I feel like that wouldn't necessarily be the best. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if he dies, the tears are coming. And I cried enough in that last episode. I don't really want more. He could come back in a multiverse situation. That's a possibility. I will be reacting to The Expanse at some point. There's just been so many other shows that have been popping up, like Raised by Wolves and Haunting of Bly Manor, and now I'm going to do Watchmen. So I promise I will, but I don't know when. 2 weeks ago when I posted on your channel. Oh, that's a good possibility. I could see Montrose sacrificing himself to die for Tig, either with like the potion, maybe Ruby like slips him the transformation potion. That could be a possibility. I'm sorry, I cannot get all these chats to stay up. That's what a lot of people were saying, Bernard, that Watchmen's not like as traumatic as that last Tulsa episode, and I'm excited for it. I really don't know anything about it, so I'm kind of excited to go into a show that I don't really know anything about. And Jihad better appear in that last episode. Oh, thanks. I would watch a Lovecraft Country movie. Hell yes. Am I gonna review what FC? Because I'm doing Watchmen, Raised by Wolves. What was the other one? Haunting of Bly Manor. I'm gonna do the OA also. I'm trying to do as much as I can. Just don't spoil anything for me, Aya. I'm trusting you. What show movie you into? I mean, I was a film major, graduated with a bachelor in film, so I don't really have a specific genre that I like. I like to do everything. Hey, Lucas. So I mean, yeah, everything. I haven't watched Sex Education, but all my friends tell me I should watch it, so maybe I will. And I will be doing Euphoria. I see that down there. Yes, I will. No, I'm not in school. Graduated with my bachelor's 2016, so I just look like a child, I know. Don't make fun of me for pacing. I'm gonna sit down now. But for real, it's so hard for me to not pace. I wanted to watch it after a lot of people said they could. Yeah, I was the same way. As soon as they said that the Tulsa Massacre was a part of that, I was like, I mean, it's a huge part of history. Really need to take a look at it. And everyone said, even besides that, that it was just really, really good. Oh, nice. I don't know what your name is. It's just the moon, but 2016 party. Boom. I don't know what you look like. Let's see. Do I have time to watch all these shows? Not really. Like, I may have had my hours cut down and all that, but I don't know. It's so hard for me to be consistent on filming, even when I do have time. I don't know why. I'm just not very good at being consistent. I've only worked on like student films when I was in college. That was the only bit of like acting I ever really did. Oh, thanks. Oh, thank you, Maximum Pink. But yeah, I've only ever done like student films for acting and editing. Like editing is my shit. I like to be behind the camera more than in front of it. This YouTube channel was my attempt to kind of branch out and put myself out there. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure your daughter's great, but very gay. Sorry about that. Thank you, indie girl. I didn't expect to have such a like a big response for doing that show. I'm really happy I did, and with how fucking awesome the show is. Thanks, Dark Poppy. I mean, that's the biggest thing about reactions, in my opinion. I see a lot of people do reactions and reviews for things where, I don't know, it just seems fake or forced, or they're just trying to be funny the whole time. And yes, I do try to be funny, but I mean, I feel like genuine reactions are like the way to go. Like, that's what people really connect with. Would I react to an anime? Yes. My friend Zach actually recommended I watch. Oh shit, I don't remember what it's called. think Demon Slayer. I'll be watching animes at some point, I promise. Oh, nice. Too Cool Dancing. I didn't realize that you were a former actor. That's awesome. Sorry, the chat keeps disappearing. I'm sure there's a way to keep it up, but this is the first time I've done this. And yeah, it is really hard in the arts right now. Things with family are not great. Just to clarify for everyone, my mom, my sister, and my brother, they're fucking awesome and not like my dad and my stepsisters. They are the Trump supporting, shout me down if I try to say anything else kind of people. But even with them, you know, they're family. I try to be cool with everybody. Sorry, I know I'm missing stuff. From 37, hello, Dallas. Oh, we're on talking terms. Well, actually, my stepsister, I'm kind of not, but with my dad, I've put up with a lot of his shit for a long time, but he's still my dad. What did I think of The Last of Us 2? I am loving it. I can see why people didn't, but I feel like the hate is kind of motivated by the fact that there's a lot of female characters in it that they just don't like that. They're like, where's Joel? But, I mean, I can see some of the criticisms for it, but I personally am loving it so far. But I also haven't seen the ending, so I don't know. Reactions remind me of watching shows with my parents. Aw, sweet. Thanks, Bernard. That's kind of what I'm going for with these reactions. I really want it to be like we're all watching it together, you know? The reviewer was just staring. For real though, there's some people who watch these shows and they're just I'm like, dude, are you even watching anything? Like, fucking do something. Thanks, Charles. Agreed, Dark Poppy. If any of you have seen Manic Meek's reaction to that, she made me cry so hard with her reaction, just seeing how much it affected her. That was so fucking sad. On top of how sad the episode itself was, but goddamn. I'm gonna have to plug my phone in, it's dying. Let's see here. Sorry, this live chat is killing me. Have I voted yet? No, early voting hasn't started in Nevada yet, but as soon as it does, I definitely will be. I'm sure you guys can figure out who I'm voting for, because it sure is fucking Trump. Yeah, indie girl, we do seem to all have those types of people in our family. Sucks, but what are you gonna do? Do they accept you? Yes and no. For the most part, they just kind of don't like to talk about the fact that I'm gay. There's a lot of unspoken tension there, so I don't know. If it ever came down to it and they were like, you can't bring a boyfriend over or something, that probably would be the end of the relationship, unfortunately, but I'm not gonna let someone make me feel like I'm, you know, sinful or less than them, no matter how much I love them. I do enjoy editing videos, that's my thing. That's my happy place. Sorry, I'm trying to read everything. I don't want to leave anybody out. If I skip you, like, just rewrite what you said. Promise. I will try and reply to it all. Thanks, B. Patterson. No, I don't have a lot of pics of Tick. I pretty much just pine after him whenever I'm actually watching. I should do that. I should make him like my wallpaper. I love comic books. I do love my fantasy novels. Let me try to got my like Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones and Harry Potter book. Where are my Harry Potter books? Oh, that's right. My Harry Potter books are downstairs. But yes, I'm into pretty much anything that's fantasy related. Something that can take me out of things. Sorry, I'm going back through everything so I can make sure I don't miss anything. I'm sorry. I didn't expect this many people in the first live stream, but thank you all for the support. What do you think about WandaVision? Oh, I'm going to watch the fuck out of that. I shouldn't be cussing right now. I should get more money from YouTube, but I can't help it. I got a potty mouth. But WandaVision, yes, I'm so excited. Vision's never been like my favorite character or anything, but Scarlet Witch is definitely up there for me, so I'm super down. What are the shows you watch? Honestly, a lot of stuff. I just finished watching The Boys season 2. Didn't do any reactions for it. Probably should have, but that show also frustrates me so much sometimes. Like it hurts to see such powerful people when they're so fucking evil. It's like it's too much of a reflection of real life for me sometimes, so I didn't really just want to be in a bad mood while I was reacting to it. And Maximum Pink, yes, it is an emotional ride. Ah, Bernard, sweet. Yep, I was born and raised here in Las Vegas as well. Moved to Oregon for a little bit, but then I moved back because I was in like really rural Oregon and I couldn't handle the rednecks. I really couldn't. Not to call out GameSpot Universe, but really to their reaction. What did GameSpot Universe do for their reactions? I mean, I don't want to stir up shit, but kind of curious now. Who do you think's gonna win the election? I don't know. I want to be optimistic and say it's gonna be Biden, but I didn't expect Trump to win in the first place, and that really hurt when that happened. So, who knows? God damn, you guys are really chatting away up in here. I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch up. Living in Orlando, I mean, that's fine. Vegas is cool, but we're suffering pretty hard right now with the pandemic. Getting work is not easy. Enjoy the fact that you know the poems and songs. Oh, thanks. I mean, most of them are stuff that I learned like within the last year or two, just trying to read up on stuff. So I got kind of lucky with them using a lot of like poems and songs that I had literally very recently learned about. So that was really cool. Oh, thanks, Charles. Started watching your reaction. I think so, lady. I mean, honestly, as a white person, like, the least I could do is speak up on what is truthful. To just sit here and pretend like none of this shit's happening. I've said it, I think, 2 or 3 times in the videos, but that's being part of the problem. I'm not gonna do it. What shows are you gonna watch next? I already said it, but Raised by Wolves, The OA, The Haunting of Bly Manor, and Watchmen are my next ones I'm going to. I know, for real, the sub counts are going up high. Thank you, everybody. Yep, all the LGBT people in here have that same experience of, like, my family just doesn't want to talk about it. Yeah, no, I get that. And I feel like that's almost not equally shitty as them hating you for it, but I feel like I should be allowed to bring it up in conversation without people being weird about it, you know? Oh, thanks, FC. I don't think I'm wise, but if you guys say so, I appreciate it. I know, I can't wait to watch the live discussion for the Sean Tank Top crew. All of them are so cool. Maria was the one who, like, brought that to my attention and told me about the podcast, so that was dope. And Bernard, I am on my own. I do live on my own, but I mean, I try to keep in touch with my family as much as I can. Sometimes it's just really frustrating. All-time favorite go-to movie, Memento. Christopher Nolan is like my go-to director. I really, really like his movies. Although he does have a real problem with casting like only white people in his movies, which I've grown to notice more in the like current times. But his movies are really well written, really well directed, so I got to give him that. Oh no, I'm not in Dallas. I'm in Las Vegas, but I was just saying hi to someone from Dallas. Oh shit. I'm Kella from South Africa. What's up? I didn't think I had like an international audience. Yeah, my mom is also the one who's like the most accepting of me. Like I can talk about anything to her. She's like my best friend. And yes, I'm a total mama's boy, but she's awesome. J.K. Rowling deserves to be in the basement. I love the Harry Potter books, but yes, J.K. Rowling with her after the fact inclusion, like, oh, this person was gay and this person was actually transgender. Like, shut the fuck up. If that's what you wanted, you should have written it that way in the first place. I just love the universe that she created. It's very cool. Thanks, Ria. Language. I can't help it. Captain America would be very disappointed in me, I know. I think I'm like way behind on the chat. I'm sorry. I'm trying. If I've been to South America or Central America, I have never left the country, and I would love to leave the country, but especially now in the pandemic, most countries are like, ew, you're American? So I don't think it's going to happen for a little while, but I would love to get out of the country for a little bit. That would be really cool. I am going to try Raised by Wolves. Don't worry. You might have already said something about that later, but I'm so far behind. I wouldn't have minded Bernie for 2020, but if Biden's what we got, that's what we got, as long as it's not Trump. Sorry if that's too political for anyone, but has some inconsistencies. I think season 1 was amazing. I mean, I think I enjoyed season 2 maybe a little bit more than season 1, but that's just because I got to see Stormfront get fucking wrecked. I was like, if this racist bitch doesn't die, I'm going to have a real problem with the show. Maximum Pink, I think that's what I'm just going to have to start doing. Just be like, so, went on a date with this pretty awesome dude, and we're going to talk about it, whether you fucking want to or not. GameSpot just reviews from a very cold nerd stance, very analytical, and the language used has nothing to do with feeling or emotion. Kept saying it was cool, and bombing scene was, ugh. Alright, yeah, that's pretty fucking lame. I don't understand how people can watch stuff like that and not feel like a shred of at least sympathy for the people that this actually happened to in real life. It's not like some fictional setting. Yeah, that's pretty fucking lame. Sorry for cussing so much. I'm looking forward to your reaction to Blind Manor. Just finished it this morning and I was confused as hell. My roommate just finished it and he absolutely loved it, but he had also never seen Hill House, which don't even get me started on how he watches like sequel stuff before the original, but whatever. Absolutely love your Lovecraft reactions. Aw, thanks. No, I haven't watched Euphoria, and that is on the list. I will be watching that soon. I want Sean TikTok to destroy me. I mean, yeah, you're pretty cool. Did not vote for Trump in 2016. I mean, I respect anyone wanting to vote for who they want to vote for, but I just don't get really any minority in this country voting for Trump. Like, I feel like he's made it pretty clear that he doesn't fucking like you. But like I said, I mean, it's everyone's choice. Everyone has a right to their own opinion and vote. It's certainly not my opinion and vote, but you know. Thank you, FC. Yeah. Oh, what's up, UK? I really do like Tim Burton and Quentin Tarantino, Zakiya. I kind of wish Quentin Tarantino wouldn't use the N-word so much in his movies, but I suppose a lot of the times it has some sort of context to it. Just feels a little weird having a white director constantly using that word. What is Vegas like despite the virus? I mean, it's fine. I feel like the only major difference between this city and others is everything is 24 hours. Like, almost every single thing is 24 hours. I mean, not everything, but there's a lot that is. And that's one thing about when I moved to Oregon, I could not stand it. They're like, 10 o'clock, everything's closed. I'm like, I need to go get something from the gas station. What the fuck? Any fave horror movie for the Halloween season? My favorite horror movie is probably Hereditary, but in terms of like feel good, takes me back to my childhood, Hocus Pocus is like #1 for me. And yes, Memento, yeah, I'm definitely an editor. That whole movie being backwards, so cool. What's up, Rami? Rami, sorry if I said that wrong. Didn't realize I had people from out of the States. Oh, for real, Zakiya, West Philadelphia, born and raised. I would go through the whole thing right now, but I feel like that's gonna be stupid. I love Fresh Prince. Rick Riordan. Ooh, I feel stupid right now. Who's Rick Riordan? I promise I'll look it up right after this. Which Hogwarts house are you in? Ravenclaw. 100% Ravenclaw. Like, I understand everyone wants to be Gryffindor, but I'm like, okay. Ravenclaw being full of the intelligent and wise. Definitely what I would want for myself. Don't know if I actually am intelligent or wise, but that's what I would want. I like Inception better. Inception was really good. I mean, Christopher Nolan movies in general, he hasn't really disappointed me. I still haven't seen Tenet, but yeah, Inception was very good. Oh, Westworld. I totally forgot about that. I will be reacting to Westworld at some point because I've lied to my whole family saying that I've seen it all. I'm like, oh yeah, it's really great, but I've not, so I definitely need to watch that. Oh, Mimi, I didn't realize you've been around since Atlanta. I love that show so much. If they don't get a season 3, I'm gonna be pissed. Like, I know they say they're going to, but they just keep delaying it. Wait, is the show called I May Destroy You? I should watch that. If that's what it's called. I'm gonna look that up. Thanks, Justin. 8 episodes of The Boys is not enough. I mean, I also I feel like it is a little short, but I do prefer shows that have shorter seasons. I feel like a lot of shows, when they jump like beyond 15 episodes, they just drag a lot of stuff out. So sometimes I do prefer when it's like 8 or 10 episodes long. Not always, but sometimes. Indie Girl, I hope I'm not disappointed with Bly Manor. Some people say it's not as good as Hill House, but it's still good, so we'll see. Oh, thanks, Tasha. Get up to 500,000. I would love that, but I don't know. My subscribers have been like skyrocketing compared to how they used to. Oh, see you later, R. Smith. Sorry if I'm like super late on that, but see you later. Is this my first presidential vote? No, this will be my second, and ugh, y'all are gonna hate me for this. Last election, I was 18 years old and still very much under my dad's like super Republican, like bigoted ways, and I voted for Romney. If I could go back, I would definitely go back and vote for Obama, but you know, I had a big old change after I moved out of my dad's house and just started opening my eyes to what the world really is around me. Can you recommend an old school horror movie from the past decade or so? Oh shit. What's a good one from like a decade-ish ago? I mean, it's a little more than a decade, but I think like the original. Oh, okay. A Nightmare on Elm Street. It's a little more than a decade or so ago, but I love A Nightmare on Elm Street. That's such a cool concept. I know I'm way behind on the chat. Stop making fun of me. I'm trying to read them all. You guys can call me Nerd Guy, but if y'all want to know, my name is Michael. I have watched American Horror Story, but it's, I don't know, I got a little out of it after season 3. I should catch up. People said it got a lot better. Oh, sweet. I'm glad you like Hocus Pocus too. And yeah, COVID is fucking this city up, but things are slowly coming back. The fact that I even got called back into work at one of the hotels, I was like, are you serious? Oh, Saw's cool. I like Saw 1, 2, and 3, I think. But after that, I was like, all right, that's enough. Oh, I forgot Hocus Pocus was playing in a lot of theaters. You all gotta slow down on this chat. Love you guys, but I'm just trying to read them all. Finished Hill House and Bly Manor this weekend. Liked Hill House better, but there's a lot you can get out of Bly Manor. And there are more people of color. Sweet. Well, I'm excited for that then. I have a tendency to watch the sequel before the original. Stop doing that. Watch the original first. It builds up for a reason. It's weird as Tarantino writing the N-word and then playing the character that says the word. Yeah, that is kind of like a... don't know if you should be doing that, bro. Oh, shit. I lost my place in the chat. If I missed anything, I'm really, really sorry. Oh, Rick Riordan wrote Percy Jackson. I love the Percy Jackson books. All right, Rick Riordan for the win. Thank you, Justin, and thank you, Angel. Hi from the DMV. How's the wait going? I'm just trying to get my appointment set up for getting my license renewed, and it's like, we have an open spot in January. I'm like, are you serious, dude? Oh, thanks, girl named Text. As I've said before, I'm super self-conscious of my voice. I feel like I'm really nasally, but if y'all like it, then thank you so much. Ah, Dark was so good. Dark is still my #1 show I've ever watched. Like, looking back at it, I am a little like, why is every single character white in it? But, I mean, it's such good writing, and it's just such a good show. Fucking love that show. Not everyone wants to be Gryffindor. I mean, try telling that to all my friends. They're all like, I want to be Gryffindor. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with Gryffindor, but all you just want to be like Harry. No, chat, don't go away. Fuck. Sorry if I'm missing anything. Yeah, I cried in Dark really hard. I was super embarrassed when I posted that episode, but I'm glad the response for it was very good. Because, yeah, I cried hard during that season. That finale really, really got me. Oh, nice. We got Hufflepuffs in here. A romantic ghost story. Okay. I mean, I'm curious. I want to watch it. Thanks, Shanna. I need to like do my research on Rick Riordan. I did not know all this about him. This is my 3rd presidential vote. No, my 2nd, because it was I voted unfortunately for Romney in the last one, and then voted for Hillary. And I guess that is my 3rd one then. Yeah, you're right. I'm very good at math, as you can see. See, y'all saying I'm intelligent when I can't even count. 28. No, I'm 26. Gonna be 27 in December. No, yeah, for real. Going from a Romney voter, Republican hardcore, to super gay liberal. It was a pretty hardcore turnaround, which is why I get so pissed. Sorry, I'm gonna get a little preachy right now, but it's why I get so pissed at people who are like, oh, certain people were born or raised in like a different era, or they had this and that. I'm like, I was raised under super racist, ignorant ideals, but when I finally decided to open my eyes to what's really going on around me, I decided to change. So it's not like people can't change. Don't hate on me, guys. I gotta hit my Juul real quick. I quit smoking a little while ago, and I just need my nicotine. I will go back and watch American Horror Story at some point. There's just a lot I've missed now. It's gonna take me a minute. I do work at one of the big Vegas hotels. I don't want to say which one it is because I don't want them to somehow like sue me for that. But yes, I work for one of the big ones on the Strip. Higurashi. I don't know what it's about, but quite possibly. If it's a good horror one, I'm down. Oh, The Strangers. I totally forgot about that. That movie's fucked up. Like, that was really fucked up. Oh, sorry, I missed that, Zakia. Tales from the Hood. I gotta give it a look-see. I'm trying to read faster. Nice to meet you too, Zakia. No, don't worry about being too straightforward. I appreciate all the compliments you guys can give me. Thank you so much. I can't renew it online because it's my Oregon license, so I gotta actually go in person so I can take the test again, which makes this all so much more complicated. Oh, thanks, Andy girl. Yeah, Dark is so good. Hey, what's up? Sorry, I'm having a hard time reading the names. Oh, what's up, Kristen? Atlanta, Georgia is currently my favorite city I've ever been to. I've never lived there, but I love Atlanta. Like, Vegas is big on, tourism and all that, but it just doesn't really have much culture aside from like the mob stuff. But Atlanta's got so much cool shit. I mean, a lot of fucked up shit too, don't get me wrong, but there's just a lot of cool stuff there. Were you on YouTube before? Before what? Man, I've been on YouTube since 2016. Originally, this was just a gaming channel, but no one really gave a shit. So I started doing like reactions and reviews for certain things. Nice, Toby. Ravenclaw all the way. And you too, Adamantium. Oh, thanks, Justin. Justin, sorry, I got two Justins in here now. Thank you, Justin Time, and thank you, Justin Bell. Oh, nice, Shannon. I feel like YouTube hates me when it comes to the recommended page. It usually does not recommend things to other people, but here lately it's starting to work in my favor, so that's been nice. Kristen, your birthday is December 18th. Mine is December 16th. Sagittarius all the way. I know, it's a huge 180. Favorite genre? I could probably drama, like a really good drama, or fantasy. I don't know. I really don't have like a favorite genre. I like a lot of different stuff, but those two are probably like number one. Is tourism coming back to Vegas? Yes, probably a little too much so. Some of the hotels are like packed, and that makes me nervous. Watch the horror movie Bloodlands on Amazon Prime. Stars Jadis from The Walking Dead. Oh, okay. Her character on The Walking Dead like annoyed me to no end, but she was a very good actress, so I'm down to watch that. Thank you, Cappuccino. Thanks, Stark Bobby. Was I always a subscriber to Sharonda? I mean, it was like, how long ago was it? Oh, it was like 10 weeks ago. It was when Lovecraft Country came out. I saw that she did a review, and I was like, oh, this is actually like a really solid review. I want to watch more of her videos. So then I subscribed, and now I try to hit the live chat whenever she drops a live video. Where do you think they're going with Michonne and Rick for the Walking Dead movies? I have no idea. As long as they show me Michonne, she's my number one character on that show, I'm good. Like, I just want more Denai Gurira. Like, she is so fucking awesome. Hello to you too, Calpesh. Oh, from Vancouver, sweet. Atlanta got all the zaddies. I mean, it's true. Vegas has a couple. But I'm too nervous to do anything right now. COVID got me all freaked out. And my roommate works in hospice, so I like cannot afford to get him sick or anything. I love the mushroom trip story. That was not a fun time, but I've had a lot of fun on other mushroom and acid trips before. That was just a particularly bad one. Do you like Todoroki? Todoroki from yes. I very much do. Is that why your Instagram name is Chronic Gamer? Yes, it is. Originally, the channel was named Chronic Gamer. And then I decided to change it because Nerd Guy's been like my like go-to nickname for anything like online for a long time. I just like the way it sounds. Oh, you just binged all the Atlanta reactions? Sweet. That show's so good. It's so funny, and it also hits like really real topics while still being funny. Like it can switch between drama and humor so easily. It's awesome. No, not a Capricorn, Sagittarius. Higurashi is a time loop horror mystery anime. Oh, that sounds sick, actually. All right, hold on. I have to write that down. Give me 2 seconds. Fuck, I don't have a pen anywhere. I'll just go back through the chat. I will watch that. Ever been to Vancouver? No, I've never left the country. I really want to, but never left the country. Zakia, Aries, nice. Fire signs. That's probably why I have such a bad temper. Have I tried Twitch? No, because I don't have a camera that is new enough to even hook up to my computer, and I certainly don't have the money to buy one right now. But I'd like to try it out. Being live honestly scares the shit out of me sometimes, though, because I get like bad stage fright, even though I can't actually see you guys. But this is pretty cool. I'm actually enjoying this a lot. I'm a Supernatural fan. Said that this is I really tried to get into Supernatural. I really did. I just did not enjoy it that much. But everyone said it gets good after the 3rd season, but I just couldn't make it past it. Maybe one of these days I will. What's up, T-Virus? No, T. I don't know why I said that like that was your actual name. But, yes, I'm enjoying Lovecraft very much as well. That's definitely become like one of my top 10 shows, for sure. Hey, Miss V. Sorry, I'm trying to go back a little bit. Where did I leave off? There's got to be a better way to read this chat. I don't know how to like keep it up without it going away. Are you Team Aaron or Team Jesus? I mean, I like them both a lot. I suppose Team Jesus? Like, I remember when I read the comics and it was revealed that he was a gay character and a badass and like a well-developed character. I was just like, excuse me? This does not happen. I mean, same with Aaron too. So yeah, I like them both. Oh, so you found Sharonda through Handmaid's Tale? I still haven't watched that, but everyone tells me it's really good, so I will at some point. No, sorry, tell team. Didn't mean to spoil anything on The Walking Dead. I mean, I try my best to pronounce people's names correctly. I feel like it's just common courtesy to at least try, you know? So if I do ever pronounce anyone's name incorrectly, feel free to correct me and call me stupid, because I don't want to get it wrong. Are you planning to finish devs? That is exactly what I'm about to film in just a moment. As soon as I'm done with this live stream, I'm going to watch the last 2 episodes. Why don't you put your social media on your channel? Because I'm a dumbass and I don't like think to put that stuff on my descriptions for my videos. I should, but I just don't. Anyone who wants to know, my Instagram is Chronic Gamer, and that's really all I use. I've considered starting like a TikTok, but I don't know if I'm funny enough to do like skits. One of my fun mushroom stories. Try to say that again a little later in the chat. I'll get back to that because I have a few. No, the Pairweight family is honestly awesome. Every time I'm in a live chat with them, everyone's so cool. Except when the trolls show up and they just want to stir up shit, but I mean, that's the internet for you. Well, thank you. How do you trust dudes on Grindr? I do not use Grindr because I don't trust those dudes. And yeah, for real, Alex Garland, he's got a really cool style for his directing in his movies. I don't necessarily like everything that he's done, but I personally really liked Annihilation, and I really liked Sunshine. I thought both of those movies were really, really good and really unique. You're learning how to do magic. Man, I wish. Shameen, whatever you gotta ask, go for it. But if you do want to like DM me privately, go for it also. This is a safe space for everybody. You ask what you want to ask, just don't be hateful. Just subscribed yesterday and you're honestly over. Aw, thanks. Oh, I'm gonna fuck that name up. I'm so sorry. Sajia? If I said that wrong, again, please correct me. I'm trying my best. I will do my best to remain calm as well. First 5 seasons of Supernatural are legendary, the only ones you need to see. Okay. I'll keep going with it. I promise I'll continue on with the show. What about True Blood? I've never watched True Blood. I feel like I just didn't watch it because at the time Twilight was like such a big thing and I was just kind of over the whole vampire thing, but I'd be down to watch it. My brother loved that show. How am I supposed to not think about what humans think about? Confidence is key, but I am super self-conscious. Thanks, Shameen. Yeah, that last episode of Lovecraft was one of the heaviest hitting things I've seen in a long time. Talking about it at any point, like, gets me choked up. That shit was so messed up. On top of the fact that it was real. Have you watched The Alienist? No. The more shows you guys bring up to me, the more I realize I'm like, I may call myself a film major and have a bachelor in films, but I haven't watched a lot of stuff, clearly. Have you seen Lost? Yes, I liked Lost, but I feel like it got really convoluted in the last couple seasons, and I hated the ending. Like, a lot of people really liked it. I hated the ending. What's my favorite game? For the longest time, it was Prince of Persia. Like, Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time was my absolute shit as a kid. But The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask is also like super close second. But I think my favorite game now is probably The Last of Us. Maybe The Last of Us Part 2 when I finish it, because I'm loving it so far. Alright, Kalpesh. Whatever you say. Oh, I'm glad I got you watching Devs, because holy shit, that show is really good. Oh, see you later, Terrence. Sorry if I said goodbye too late. Zach, get out of here. I didn't even know you were here. My friend Zach's in the chat. Fucking get out of here. I'm not taking my shirt off for anybody. I look gross. I mean, I could join TikTok. I mean, I have a TikTok, but I just like videos that I, enjoy. Tony Talks is probably my favorite on there right now. He's so fucking funny. Do I have a Twitter? It is kind of too much of a hellhole, so I don't use it, but I actually don't remember what my Twitter name is. I think it's also Chronic Gamer. If it's not Chronic Gamer, it's probably like Nerd Guy Filming, so you can look me up if you'd like. But I rarely post stuff on there, too. I'm terrible with social media, guys. I do like gay TikTok. Some of that shit is so funny. Where do I meet guys? I use a different app called Scruff. I'm sure any gay guys in here knows what that is. But I just have a thing for, like, big burly men. Chronic Gamer with a Y, like gamer. That's how you'll find me. Shut up, Zach. Stop telling me to take my shirt off. I mean, I am on a dating app, just on Scruff, but even then, I'm not really meeting anybody right now. COVID's got me all up in my feelings. But yeah, Grindr's just people that want to hook up. Like, most of them are people that just want to hook up, but Grindr's like, they really only want to hook up, and it's kind of annoying. I'm sorry, Sadia. I'm so sorry, but thank you for getting me the correct pronunciation there. Are you going to fit in the last episode? Yes, I am. Like I said, I'm about to film it as soon as I'm done with this live stream. How sexy is the True Blood stuff? Like, if I don't see some hot werewolf dudes, like, getting it on, I don't know about that. Have you seen The Last Boys? Oh, yeah, I do love The Last Boys. That's a classic. Oh, thanks, Charles. I guess I didn't even have to say anything. Anything you'd recommend us watching? If none of you have seen Sense8, which I know a lot of you have because I've gotten comments about it, but Sense8, such a beautiful show. And if anyone has any questions about like the LGBT community, that's a great one to go to. It's such a cool storyline too. Like the acting is amazing. They actually like filmed on location like around the world to do it. It's so good. Oh, good night, Shanna. Thanks, Crystal. That's true. Lovecraft doesn't really have a single episode that isn't like not emotional, but yeah, that last episode was like well above the typical amount that they've been doing. Sorry, just in time. I was not a fan of that ending, but I mean, you know, to each their own. Nothing wrong with different opinions on it. I did hear that HBO was making a Last of Us TV show, and I'm really conflicted on it. I'm like, you better do that real well, because if you hit me with some stupid shit, that's just gonna kill it for me. Like, it better be really good. When am I gonna finish The Last of Us Part 2? I was gonna film some of that today, but then my roommates started watching their wrestling match downstairs, and they were like screaming and yelling. So I was like, I guess I'll do it tomorrow. I will be playing Detroit Become Human at some point. I've seen one playthrough of it, so I know like one path you can take, so I'll try to avoid that path. Shut up, Zach. No, yeah, don't worry, FC. He's a cool dude. For the longest time, he's always just been doing some dumb shit. I love you, Zach. I mean, Scruff is, you know, it's a dating app. I wouldn't say it's anything better than any of the other ones, but I've noticed people on there who actually want to go on like a real date. Okay, Justin. We'll just see about that. Oh, yeah, that's right. It is Nerd Guy Productions on Twitter. Thank you, Simtown. Every time I see one of those message retracted, I'm like, what did you say? What happened there? Hey, Queen Edgy. Thank you so much for all the love on the videos, too. You've been really great as well. I mean, all of you have, but I enjoy seeing y'all here. It's really gay. Sweet. All right. I'll watch True Blood. Zach, are you talking about P-Valley? Because I know Pear Waite's always talking about that show, and I've been interested in watching it. True Blood is like GOT in the first season when it comes to sexy times. Really? Okay. Oh no. Oh no. I lost my spot in the chat. Where was I? Lucky Charmed. Yes, they fucked Sense8 over so hard. Like that show had so much potential, and they were like, I think it's a little too gay. Let's get rid of it. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like at least they got the movie to wrap up the main storyline, but we didn't get any resolution to the story for her son, and she was my favorite character. There's just so many storylines that they never really wrapped up, and I was really upset about that. Did they wrap up Capheus's storyline? I can't really remember. I think they sorta did, but I would like. There was just so much potential for that show. They just didn't do it. Oh, thanks, Patterson. Have a good one. Thanks, so ladylike. Compassion is key to living a good life, honestly. Yeah, I mean, I know Sense8 was probably really expensive to make, but I don't know. It just seems weird that that show got cut right at the same time like 13 Reasons Why gets another season and then another season and then another season. Like, that was one book, dude. Why are you bumping up this other show when Sense8 was so good? Like, I don't know. Maybe it was more of a money problem, but maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being sensitive. Devs is really hard to explain without spoiling anything. I don't want to actually, I'm not going to explain the show at all. Just watch Devs. It's on FX. I think it's on Hulu. I think you can watch it on Hulu. It's I really don't want to say anything. It's really good. Just watch the first episode. If you don't like that, you probably won't get into it, but I don't know. That first episode had me hooked. Hi, Marlon. Oh my god, I'm sorry. A little kiss for you guys. All right, now I got people telling me to watch Peep Valley. Okay, I'll watch it. You know, Pay Her Weight is really good. Pay Her Weight. Yeah, Sharonda's super cool. And she responds to me in the live chats, so I'm like, oh, I feel wanted. Chrissy, you're not wrong there. It is kind of for older guys who are ready to settle down, but still like to have some fun. Which, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, Kalpesh, that's actually a really good idea to watch that around Christmas or New Year's. I mean, the season 2 opener is like about New Year's and Christmas and birthdays and stuff. That's not a bad idea. Yes, dude. Love is so fucking good. Oh, wait, I think you're talking about a different Love, actually. Why are there so many different shows called Love? Oh, I know the one you're talking about. My friend pulled that on for me, and like the very first scene was I think a sex scene, and I was like, shit. Okay, but I haven't watched that one. No, I watched the other one, Love with Gus and Mickey. It's a very cool show. 19 Cosmo, try again. Like, I feel like if they reach the 3rd or 4th episode, when they really start dropping the big twist, there's like no way you can't watch that. Like, it's too good. And yeah, Netflix really does love to cancel shows after the 2nd season. Sense8 is about 8 people from around the world. I really don't want to say anything because there's like a big twist as to like what's going on with these 8 characters, and I don't want to ruin it, but I'll just say the show's about like inclusion and like the beauty in people's differences and similarities, and how almost all the divisions in humanity are completely falsified. Like, it's just shit that we make up so that we can be hateful. Like, that's not the best description of the show, but just watch it. It's really cool. If you like sci-fi, if you like LGBT stuff, that's right up your alley. Devs is about possibilities. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it without giving anything away. Don't say too much, FC. I need to do these live chats more often. I agree. I'm actually having a lot of fun with this. I will try to get faster with reading these. But yes, I am enjoying this a lot. Hi, Collab Chaser. I'll watch it. That sex scene kind of took me by surprise, Justin. I'll watch it. Too cool dancing. I feel you. Right now it is Halloween time, my favorite holiday, and it's time for some good horror shows, which is why I'm excited for Bly Manor. Don't worry about coming in late to you. I'll probably keep this going. I don't know, another 30 minutes or so. And I think I'm all caught up on the chat, or almost. Am I looking forward to Mandalorian Season 2? Hell yes. So excited. I can't believe they're bringing Ahsoka, like, into the actual show with Rosario Dawson, of all people. So excited. Okay, I do not know what happened. Sorry about that. Sorry. I imagined something like that was going to happen just because I've never done this before. But yes, Tia, I am super excited for Mandalorian. Rosario Dawson is fucking awesome. Can't wait to see her as Ahsoka. Love Baby Yoda and all that. So yes, I'm very excited. Been a Star Wars fan for a long time. Oh, good night, Tasha. Thank you. I think I know what you're talking about just in time, and yes, that was probably the moment that hooked me as well. Aw, thanks, FC. And no, I don't think that was anyone else's Wi-Fi. I think that was mine. Sorry about that. Because my Wi-Fi in this house is god-awful. Oh, good night, girl named Tex. Thank you for joining. Don't know how big of an MCU fan you are, but apparently all previous Spider-Man will be in Spider-Man 3 along with Jamie Foxx. Electra? What? Dude, I love the MCU. I have been a huge Marvel fan for a long time. Spider-Man is and will always be my number one superhero across any genre. So, are you actually serious? Like, Jamie Foxx is coming back as Electro? I heard about the Benedict Cumberbatch being in it, but I did not realize they were going for like a Spider-Verse movie because that sounds fucking cool. Did you watch the Walking Dead World Beyond premiere? I did not watch it. To be totally honest, I saw the trailer and I thought, I don't know if I'm gonna like it because I wasn't the hugest fan of Fear the Walking Dead. But if you tell me I should watch it, I'll give it a shot. For real, Dark Poppy, that got me super excited. That's crazy. I'm so down. Are you a Westworld fan? If any of my family asks, yes, I love that show. I've seen every episode. But for you guys, no, I've not watched it, but I will be. I mean, I love Jamie Foxx as an actor. I just hated what they did with the Electro character in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I thought it was like super lame, but if he's coming into the MCU, like pretty much most of their movies are fucking choice. So I'm excited. Oh, that's so cool though. A live action Spider-Verse movie. Because Into the Spider-Verse with Miles Morales, god damn, that movie was so good. So I'm super excited. If they actually, oh my gosh, if they bring Miles Morales into the live action with the Spider-Verse movie, dead. Like, that'll be it for me. I don't think I'll make it out of that movie theater. Wanda breaks open the multiverse in WandaVision. I've had that theory myself. As soon as they showed that she's finally getting her like reality bending powers, I was like, okay, all right. Looks like we're headed down this path. And all the Spider-Mans now coming together, plus the introduction of the mutants. Fuck yeah, man. Why does your family think you watch Westworld? Because a lot of them do, and they're like, "Did you like it?" And I just don't have the heart to tell them I haven't watched it. So I was like, "Yeah, it's great. I love when this character did," and then they'll like fill in the blank for me. I'm like, "Yeah, that part. Yeah, that was great." Miles Morales hasn't been officially verified yet, but he is rumored to appear. He better appear. Like, Miles Morales is such a cool character. And yes, I finally caught up. Fine, I'll try some TikToks. I just don't know what to start with. Like, should I go political? Should I try some skits? I don't know. Love Thandie Newton, especially She's originally from the birth country Zimbabwe. Oh, cool. I didn't have the heart to tell him I didn't watch it. What are the movies you want to see when theaters open up? Oh, I want to see Dune so bad. That looks like it's going to be a really cool retelling from the book. I have faith. Timothy Chalamet is a really cool actor. And I love that they got Zendaya in there too. I was like, fuck yes. I mean, they got a lot of really good actors for that one. Ah, god damn it, you guys are killing me with the chat again. I'm trying to keep up. What kind of music do you like? I really like a lot of different music. Past couple of days, I've been listening to a lot of Childish Gambino and Kendrick, but I love Tame Impala also. And my guilty pleasure, which I shouldn't even say guilty pleasure. I actually like the music. Is Panic at the Disco. Yes, I'm very white. I'm sorry. What do you guys think about the reboot of X-Men? I'm down, honestly. Like, the MCU has done really well with their characters, so I'm down with them trying it again. They already messed up waiting on Miles when Donald was too old to play Miles, because Miles is supposed to be, like, even younger than Peter Parker. But I love Donald Glover. Like, he's so fucking good. I wouldn't even mind if they just picked him now. They're like, yeah, we're just doing Miles Morales, but he's in his 30s. I'd be like, whatever. At least I get Donald Glover. Oh, I'm excited for Candyman. Yeah, that's going to be cool. Been watching Westworld, but last season wasn't the best. Well, I'm not taking my shirt off on TikTok either. Can't wait until Marvel gets started on X-Men. Maybe they'll do the characters right. I just really want to see the classic costumes. Like, do your own little spin on it so that it's, you know, modern and cool, but I want to see, like, the yellow costumes. Like, give it to me. Has reels, by the way. Yeah, I just don't use Instagram or anything. I basically just post a picture every now and then when I feel like it. But I always think of myself as looking, like, super ugly, so I don't. So glad I found your channel several weeks ago. Oh, thank you. I hope it's not a tearjerker. Like, that's gonna fuck me up. But thank you, Lisa. Yeah, that's right. Donald Glover was Miles Morales' uncle in Homecoming. I forgot about that. I just watched that yesterday too. I don't know how I forgot about that. So I mean, seeing him as Prowler would be pretty cool. I mean, it's not Miles Morales, but it would still be cool. Make political and dance video. No, I cannot do dance videos. When I say I'm white, I mean like mayonnaise vanilla white. I cannot dance. I have zero rhythm. Absolutely zero. That would be horrible. Maybe I'll do some political stuff. I don't know. Who would you select to play Storm? I don't know. I love Storm as a character. Oh wait, you're talking to Dark Poppy. Sorry, didn't mean to like interrupt the conversation. But if I can just butt in real quick, I don't know who I would have play Storm, but she's a dope character, so they better do her right. The X-Men comics have been so good lately. I actually haven't read any of the new comics coming out. I should do that. If you haven't reacted to Dragon Ball Z Abridged, oh my god, the Abridged. I probably should do that. Yes, I will keep my shirt on. Thank you. Favorite movie genre, TV show, drama. I did answer it already, kind of, but favorite TV show, which is also a drama, is Dark. I think that was really, really good. Movie genre, I really don't have one. I like a lot of different stuff. God, I'm sorry, I'm like gassy right now. He-Man was my first crush when I was a kid. Him and Zach Morris. I feel it. My first crush as a kid was the prince from Prince of Persia. Like, I remember in that game when he took his shirt off, I should have known at the time, like, oh, I think I like guys. But I didn't. I was just like, oh, this game is so cool. Storm's a very complex character, but as long as they get talented actress. For real. You see, Green Venom, I don't know if I agree with you. sometimes costumes like that don't translate well, but I feel like there's a way to put a spin on it where it'll work. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a costume designer. If they introduce mutants in WandaVision, I feel like I would like to see them introduce the mutants in WandaVision, but I kind of don't see them doing it. They might. I don't know. I don't really know how like far in they're going with these Disney Plus shows. I know they have a lot planned, but I don't know like how integral to the stories they're all going to be. But it seems like they're going to be pretty influential on the movies. Season 1 of Westworld and just didn't watch season 2. I hope that's not the case for me. I want to finish it. Or, well, start it and finish it. Sorry, my mouth is like so dry. I need some water. Y'all better not be spoiling anything in these comments. You would love the new direction they're taking the X-Men in. Okay. I'll have to go get some comics then. Favorite X-Men? Iceman. It might be kind of a lame pick, but I love that character. And then knowing that, I don't know how recently it was, but the fact that he came out as gay, I was like, dude, are you serious? I love that character. I want Ducky Thought to be Storm. That's not a bad choice. No, you should watch Dark. It's really good. Takes a minute to like really get into the mystery of it all, but it's insanely good. Oh no, I got a little troll in here. Cool. Oh, whatever. Favorite X-Men character? Oh yeah, Iceman. I think the question for X-Men movies is who would do justice to Wolverine? Hugh Jackman. That is a hard act to follow. My unpopular opinion is I would like to see Daniel Radcliffe do it. Everyone's like, Daniel Radcliffe, what the fuck? I'm like, if he bulked up and actually like really went for it, I think he could genuinely play a good Wolverine, especially because he's so short. That wasn't a rip on Daniel Radcliffe. I just rewatched Black Panther yesterday also when I was doing like a little Marvel run. God damn, that is so sad what happened to Chadwick. Did Jean Grey really out him? Because that's fucked up. Am I a DC fan? Yeah. Like the DC comics as well. I'm not a big fan of the DC movies, or at least the ones that have come out recently. I like Birds of Prey, but I don't know, a lot of them are just not good. Wonder Woman was awesome. Oh, nice, Kalpesh. Thanks, Kalpesh. I was just gonna let him say whatever the fuck he wanted, but I don't care. Seen 12 Monkeys. I haven't seen the TV series. I'm gonna have to watch that. For real though, if Robert Pattinson can be Batman, Daniel Radcliffe can be Wolverine. They can make it work. And that trailer for the new Batman movie actually looked pretty fucking cool, so I think they could do it. How tall am I? I am 5'11", so not like super tall, not super short, kind of somewhere in between. What show do you believe does the best LGBTQ representation? Ugh. Ah, shit. I don't know. I'd probably say Sense8. That's like the biggest one I can think of where it was just super, super inclusive. But even that, like, it didn't have everybody included there. I don't know. That's a tough one. I'd probably have to do some genuine research to like really hone in on an answer for that one. But Sense8 would be my go-to answer for that. Yeah, I really want to see Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman too. As soon as they announced that casting, I was like, perfect. That is a good choice. No, I know Radcliffe for Wolverine. It's a little strange, but I think it could work. I genuinely think it could work. I did like Man of Steel. I thought it was pretty good. I hated Batman versus Superman though, so I don't know. But Man of Steel was good. I think Henry Cavill as Superman is a good choice. It is a little too over the top to ever be like really real, but I mean sometimes that's what makes it work, you know. I feel like they just need to hone in on the tone of the character that they're going for. Like Batman needs to be a really dark, serious movie, but Shazam needs to be a really funny, like whimsical type of movie, you know? That's why Suicide Squad got me all fucked up because they were like, it's funny, but it's edgy. I'm like, what are you doing? Have you watched Sex Education? No, I have not watched it, but I probably will because I've had a few people tell me to in this chat already. Discovered you through the Mandalorian fan reaction videos. I really gotta owe Gamma Ray some like true thanks because they've actually helped me out, like grow my audience quite a bit whenever they put me in their compilations. So that's pretty cool. And yes, I absolutely have gotten some fans through that. Watch any of the CW Arrowverse shows? I tried. I just don't like CW shows. I'm sorry if y'all hate me for that, but I just can't. Like I watched seasons 1 through 3 of Arrow, watched the first 2 seasons of The Flash, watched the first 2 seasons of Supergirl. I just didn't really like it that much. Like it was okay. I feel like it could have been a lot better. A little bit lighter in tone, but only sometimes. Also very emotional. I think it's on Hulu. I'll give it a shot then. What's the name of that show, FC? Pose? I'll have to check that one out too. If this year didn't suck, who would you be for Halloween? I don't know if anyone's going to get this, but if anyone who's seen Portlandia, the 2 lesbian bookshop owners, me and my friend really want to go as them, and I would have loved to have done that this year, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. You know what they put in my coffee? Yeah, I mean, Sense8's really good. Yeah, I don't know why they keep switching the actors around in the DC universe. I'm like, just stick with someone. Like, if you want it to be Ben Affleck, not my first choice, but go for it. You want to go for Robert Pattinson? Not my first choice, but go for it. Like, stop switching it up. Oh, thanks, the McDoubles. That's really sweet. Zoe Kravitz whip crack. I'm so down to see her as Catwoman. I'm so happy. Did I like the Harley Quinn movie? Yes. Birds of Prey, like it wasn't my favorite movie, but I thought it was pretty cool. And that was the movie that got me turned on to Journey Smell at Belle. As soon as I saw that, I was like, what else has she been in? And just started looking them up. DCU is going full multiverse. I don't know if I like that. Sometimes multiverse stuff is cool. Sometimes it just makes stuff really, really convoluted and hard to follow. But sometimes it's really, really cool. So if they can pull it off, then I'm down. Pretty Nikki, I'm here with you. I can't with CW shows typically. Like I'm sure there's good ones out there. Oh yeah, is Black Lightning CW? Because I did like Black Lightning. But there's a lot of CW shows. I'm just like, no, I'm sorry, I just don't like it. And yeah, Journey Smell at Belle is Black Canary in that movie. So good. And people were so pissy about that too. They're like, Black Canary's not black. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Why does it matter? And I have watched Black Lightning. That is a fucking cool show. Just in Time Legends. Oh, I forgot about that one. I don't remember what the Legends of something. I thought it was okay. I feel like a lot of those shows are a little too ambitious. That one in particular, where they're like, it's kind of reliant on really good CGI, and sometimes it's just not, and it takes me out of it, but not always. I haven't watched the Harley Quinn animated show yet, but I've been watching Grace Randolph's reviews, and she loves that show, so I should really give it a shot. All right, I'll check out Pose. Is iZombie good? Like, I see you too, Cool Dancing, but I don't know. The Walking Dead is like my shit. If it's different enough, I'd be down. But if it's kind of the same concept, I don't know if I'd like it. Has anyone seen the show Mutant X? I have not. Maybe I'll check it out. Sometimes stuff that's so bad it's good is very entertaining. Oh, you know Portlandia? I fucking love that show. Tony, it's so hot. It's the heat. Would I be Candace or Tony? Shit, I don't remember which one is which now. God damn it. Oh, I'd be Candace. Candace. Fred Armisen's character. Because my friend actually wears glasses, so it just works out better that way. Set in the 1980s NYC ballroom culture. Ooh, that actually sounds pretty cool. Dressed up as RGB. Well, that it won't exactly work now, I suppose. Rest in peace. Suicide Squad, Will Smith plays Deadshot. Oh yeah, for real. But I don't remember anyone being pissed off about Will Smith being Deadshot. Maybe I just didn't notice it. But I remember tons of people being pissed about Journey Smollett playing Black Canary. I'm just like, dude, what is the problem here? But people did the same shit when Zendaya ended up being MJ. They're like, MJ is not black. I'm like, shut up. Like, who fucking cares? Let's get a little diversity in this shit. Remember watching Journey and her whole family on a show when they were kids. I actually haven't watched that, but I do remember like hearing about that, and I kind of want to see it now. I'm in the mood for some cute vibes, you know. Stargirl is a interesting show that I would like to start. I remember I haven't started it yet, but I remember watching like a sneak peek of one of the villains like tossing her over a warehouse, and it was actually like super intense, and I was like, this actually looks pretty fucking good. So I probably will watch that. I did see that they put the Ezra Miller Flash in the CW show, which I thought was pretty cool. Like, that's something the Marvel shows on Netflix never did, and I wish that they did. Thanks, M. Wilson. I am having a pretty good one. I've not watched The Leftovers, no. Should I? Legends of Tomorrow. There you go. I decide to lean into the cheesiness and low budget. Oh, actually, if they're aware of that, then that can be actually really fun to watch. I'll give it a shot. Kingdom is a good zombie show. Okay. Okay. Mutant X and Lost World in my jam. I really gotta watch this Mutant X show. You guys are giving me too many shows. I only have so much time, guys. And I agree, Bernard. The two bookkeepers are some of the funniest parts of Portlandia, for sure. Good night, Charles. Thanks, man. iZombie is fun and less serious than The Walking Dead, but it has its moments. Okay. Just because you said you're a serious Walking Dead fan, I'll give it a shot. Well, damn, kiss my kimchi. When you put it that way, I guess I have to watch The Leftovers too. Cappuccino, I do not blame you. After season 8, I stopped doing my reactions for The Walking Dead because I was just not feeling it anymore. But then I feel like season 9 and 10 really, really kicked it up. They made the show a lot better. So if you haven't seen season 9 and 10, please go back and watch it. Like, I promise it gets better. It gets really good. Even though you lose some pretty big characters. And dude, losing Carl was stupid. Like, that actually was a dumb decision in my opinion. I feel kind of the same way about Glenn, but at least there's precedent for that in the comics. But with Carl, I was like, what in the fuck are you doing? This is not how it goes. But whatever. Alright, Dark Poppy, I'll watch Stargirl too. You guys have given me like 12 different shows to watch. That's what I'm saying, Maximum Pink. Like, there's so many you guys are giving me. Jessica Jones and Daredevil have such perfect casting. I agree with that. I wasn't like the hugest fan of Daredevil, which is super like unpopular opinion, but I mean, it was really good. Jessica Jones is my shit though. Fucking love Jessica Jones and Luke Cage. I don't know, Jim. Maybe it is boring. Maybe it's not. I'll have to find out. Infinity Train. If you guys give me one more show, I'm gonna kill someone. Each episode is like 10 minutes long. Oh, well, if it's only 10 minutes long, I could probably get through that pretty fast. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I have seen you guys saying to watch Titans also. Sorry, I feel like my brain just froze up right there. I was like, I can't read these. Never stop watching before the finale, especially series ending finale, because you're afraid it will fall on its face. No, I've never done that. I always stick it through to the very end. And I was very disappointed in how like Game of Thrones ended, but what are you gonna do? Sorry, need my leap. Thank you from 37 on. Oh, Jesus. Not yet, for real. It's like 30 shows you guys gave me. But I appreciate the suggestions. I can always expand my horizons. I like the way they did Glenn's fake death earlier in the season. I agree with that. That whole, oh, he died, how sad. And I thought it was real. And then they were like, oh, he's alive. Now we're going to kill him. I'm like, why would you do that? That was stupid. I agree with you, Cappuccino. I'm from one of the towns that The Walking Dead films in Georgia. Oh, sweet. When I went out to Georgia with my brother, we went to Sonoya, and we tried to stalk the filming crew. And I actually did get to see them filming like on location for a second, and I had like a little fangasm for a minute. Do you see the actors in town a lot? I mean, not now, I'm assuming, but I mean, Daenerys is still my queen as well, but I just hated how they did that with her. Like, I would have been okay with her going. I'm super big spoilers for the Game of Thrones show. If none of you have seen it, like, plug your ears for a second. I would have been totally fine with Daenerys going down the Mad Queen route had they not done it in like a single episode where they were like, all right, she's good, she's good, she's good, she's good, she's good, evil. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, you need to give me a lot more time to like get into that. Like, I understand they had foreshadowing for it, but foreshadowing is not the same as setup. I'll see you later, FC. You take care as well. Favorite show is Dark. M. Wilson. Found a 4.5 hour long video explaining what David Lynch tried to communicate with Twin Peaks. Why does it take 4.5 hours to explain the show? I never really got into Twin Peaks either. I got a little weirded out with the fact that it was like, it's a mystery, and then it got like really sci-fi. I was like, wait, what? Danny has definite appeal, but Cersei was everything. Cersei was a good villain. Like, I hated her, but in like all the ways you want to hate a villain, you know? That's what you want with a good villain. It's the first live chat I've stayed on for more than 20 minutes. Oh, thanks, Dark Poppy. For real, I feel like everyone here has got so many shows to be watching right now. Like, don't make me just watch them. Y'all need to watch them too. And yeah, if they set it up properly, Justin, it would have been cool. Kiss my kimchi. I would have thought, like, yeah, she was just pissed off, but she killed like so many innocent people, and she set up in all the earlier seasons that that's who she was like fighting for. So I feel like, yeah, she kind of just like lost her shit. Oh, Cappuccino, I love you. Now I know you watch Heroes. That was big childhood for me right there. Not even childhood. I was like a teenager, but yeah, I did not like how they did that with Siler, where they're like, he's a bad guy, he's a good guy, he's a bad guy, he's a good guy. Now he's a good guy, now he's a bad guy. It's like, just pick one. Preferably bad guy, because he was a really good villain. Oh, you seen them filming WandaVision, T? That's fucking cool. Send me some pictures. True. I'm sure she will go crazy in the books. Like, I 100% believe that will happen, but I feel like the books are going to set it up a lot better than that. And Green Venom, I didn't necessarily mind that Bran became the king. I don't know. It just kind of came out of nowhere for that one. Also, I was like, again, where is the setup here? And he never walked into a dragon. What the hell is that about? Sorry, I have to go to the bathroom. First season of Heroes was good, but it fell off a cliff after that. Yeah, I kind of agree. I actually did like the last season of Heroes. Like, season 4 actually wasn't that bad, but there was just a lot of that show where it's like, they do not know what they're trying to do here. See you later, Kalpesh. Where are you, by the way? No, I'm West Coast. I got you. I don't think the books will ever be completed for Song of Ice and Fire. I don't know if they will either. Supposedly, The Winds of Winter is going to come out either at the end of this year or early next year, but he's been saying that for so long. And yes, Too Cool Dancing, like, way too subtle on the references that, oh, she might go crazy. I'm like, give me real setup. Like, some actual development for the character to make those decisions. Hey, Clebert. And yeah, I'm kind of giving up on the books too. But if he ever drops it, I am going to read it. Like, I'm excited to see what his planned ending was for it. I can't talk right now. I'm sorry. Never made it to season 4 of Heroes. Yeah, season 3 was really bad, so I don't blame you. But I would recommend giving it a shot. Like, it's not the best, but certainly a lot better than season 3. Like, a lot better. Although I did kind of like the second half of season 3 when it was the government chasing them all down. I thought that was kind of cool. But the formula giving everyone powers, that was fucking stupid. If I remember correctly, the showrunner wanted to have all new characters every season, but the higher-ups said no. Oh, I think I've heard that too. I would have been okay with them doing new characters every season. But if they said no, they said no. We got what we got, I suppose. Put us on mute when you go. Don't be like Sharon. I don't even know how to put anyone on mute. Like, how do you do that? Hold on, let me see if I can. Do you mean put you guys on mute or myself? Because I only see a mute microphone for myself. Also doubtful about the Game of Thrones. Yeah. Because of your reaction to Lovecraft Country. Love your imprint. Oh, thank you, Clever. That show's really, really good. Super eye-opening. And I keep telling all my friends, I'm like, if you are white, you need to watch this show. You need to expand your horizons. Isn't Wheel of Time being made into a series? I mean, that would be cool. Oh, thanks, Wicked Little Town. Yeah, the Umbrella Academy Season 2 is actually pretty damn good. Still not one of my like favorite shows of all time, but I do like it a lot. I feel another burp coming on. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. See you later. Kiss me, kimchi. Kiss me, kimchi. Kiss my kimchi. Enjoy your lunch. Lovecraft and Watchmen will make you expand your horizons. I'm excited for Watchmen. I'm very excited. That seems like it's a show too many people have told me is like amazing. Heroes season 1, 2, first half. Yeah, and 4 are great. No, yeah, I agree with that. And yeah, Heroes Reborn was, that was cringe. That was not good. I wish they did not make that. I'm gonna watch the Foundation show when it comes on Apple TV. What is the Foundation show? Cappuccino, give it a shot. You may or may not like it, but I thought it was pretty good. Oh, awesome. Every time she goes to the bathroom on live, the audience hears it. Oh, oh, poor Sharonda. I'm like, I'd probably just leave you guys here on the table. I don't think you would hear it anyways, but I'll mute just in case. Spoilers for Lovecraft, but do you think they'll have a satisfying ending and maybe a season 2? I don't know. I really don't know. I hope they do. Hey, April. And yes, I am feeling better. I hope they have a satisfying season ending. I think they will. But I don't know about a season 2. I feel like the show's not doing quite as well as they wanted it to. So I don't know if they'll actually give it to them. I really hope so, though. It's so good. Like, it's a show that more people need to be watching. Let me say it here again. Thank you for being such an ally to the Black community. Oh, thanks, Dark Poppy. I mean, like I said, I feel like I don't even do that much. It's just tell the truth. Which is why I got so pissed at my dad and my stepsister being like, white privilege isn't a thing. I'm like, bitch, what? Like, because they're like, I worked for everything I have. I'm like, I'm not saying you didn't work hard for what you have, but you cannot honestly tell me that white privilege is not a thing. Are you, like, you can't. You fucking can't, but, all right. But thank you for the comment. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, Heroes Reborn was, nope. I watched 2 episodes of that and I was like, I cannot continue with this shit. Thanks, Mr. Otto. Second season of Umbrella Academy a lot better than the first. I did too. I think second season of Umbrella Academy was better than the first season. Are you a RuPaul Drag Race fan? Not as much as I should. I feel like as a gay man, I really should watch more of that. Like, I don't know any of the names of all the people that have done the show, but I've seen clips, and it seems really entertaining, really fun. I'm gonna watch the remake of The Stand in December. One of Stephen. Oh, that's why you all had Sharonda read The Stand. Yeah, I love Stephen King's work, so I'm down. Yes, I will watch that. I should read the book though. But she said it was 1,100 pages. I was like, what? Dune was really long too, though, and I read through that pretty quick. I think a lot of people need the Ruby experience. Shoe on the other foot. I agreed. Way too many people who either refuse to like try and walk in the shoes of another person or even imagine what it could be like, because again, they're safe in their little bubble. And when I say they, I'm talking about white people. But I don't know. My family doesn't look at it that way. And to clarify once again, my mom, my sister, my brother, they're dope as hell. It's my dad, my stepsisters, and my stepmom. They're the ones who are really close-minded. Foundation is a series of books by Isaac Asimov. Is set during the end of the Galactic Empire and the start of a new one. There's going to be a show. Okay. Well, I love sci-fi, so I'm down for that too. I don't watch anime, so change my mind and why I should watch it. I don't know. Some of the stories in anime are just really, really good. Like they have good dramas, they have good comedy. Um, some of the things and like visuals in the show cannot be done in live action, so it makes for like a really unique viewing experience. I would just look up like really good animes. Just try one out, see if you like it. I didn't start watching anime until like what was that, like 3 years ago? Because my friend Zach told me like you should really watch this, and this, and I ended up loving it. Hunter x Hunter was my very first anime that I watched from like beginning to end. Fucking loved it. Mad because I would have loved to have been on Lovecraft when they were filming in Macon, Georgia. I would have fucking exploded if I got to see them filming their shit. If they do a season 2, I'm gonna absolutely try and like stalk them while they film their stuff. At least so I can thirst after Jonathan Majors. Try not to be too creepy about it though. Have you ever watched Sense8 on Netflix? Yes. We were talking about it earlier, but I love that show. Absolutely love it. Super pissed they canceled it. If you tell me the book is worth the 1,100 page read, fine, I'll read it. I just found out that Letty's creepy ass house from the Lovecraft Country is not too far from me. Don't go in that house, girl. Like, well, I mean, the spirits weren't the problem. It was only the one doctor, evil racist spirit that was the problem. So yeah, give it a check out. Like, check it out, but I don't know. Just the look of that house is creepy as hell. So I probably wouldn't. Have you watched Avatar and Korra? Yes. Fucking love Avatar: The Last Airbender. Legend of Korra, I didn't like as much, but I still really, really liked it. I wanted to be a waterbender like my whole life, and not so I can bloodbend, but because waterbending is just fucking awesome. Try some feature-length standalone anime movies. I haven't really watched any anime movies. I should do that. Yeah, studio. Is it Ghibli or Ghibli? Someone please help me there. But those movies are fantastic. Like the animation is amazing on those. So I guess I have watched some anime movies. You can't get into Hunter x Hunter. I mean, Hunter, whatever. I say Hunter x Hunter. I love Attack on Titan though. Never really got into One Piece. And My Hero is awesome. I mean, I got my poster right there. But I don't know. I want to say like give Hunter x Hunter a chance. Like it gets really, really cool. There's some dope shit in that show. Like it's so good. Oh, thanks, Aaron. Your profile picture is pretty small, but you look pretty handsome too. It was a creepy haunted house. It was pretty creepy. Yeah, for real though, Hunter x Hunter does get a lot better when they figure out like the whole Nen thing. Like that was pretty dope. Could Christina get Ruby pregnant if she was William? I'm gonna guess no. I'm hoping no. That better not happen. I mean, they haven't addressed who Letty's father is, but I hope they do at some point. Hey, Alicia. HBO Max says all of studio. Is it Ghibli or Ghibli? Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna go back and start watching some stuff. Spirited Away is probably like my number one. Naruto is actually pretty cool. Like, I feel like Shippuden got really drawn out and a little annoying, but I do really like Naruto. Thought it was a cool show. And fuck Sasuke. I cannot stand that little bitch. Since this is Halloween month, I'll be watching Soul Eater. Oh, I think that's what my friend told me to watch. I should probably watch that too. Found your channel because of your Lovecraft reactions. I should do a season wrap-up discussion. Normally I just kind of make that part of my reaction video for the finale. But since his live chat seems to be going pretty well, I might as well do a live chat with everybody. So yeah, I'm down. Let's do it. I usually don't watch it till Mondays though, just so you're aware. Thanks, Jorge. I get the vibe Ruby could die. She's just being so naive with Christina. I mean, I kind of agree with Maria, Maria CJ now. I think she might be playing Christina because their mom was a hustler. I don't know. I'm hoping she is. If she's not, that'll be really disappointing. But yeah, for me, because I didn't really think about that, Ruby was definitely getting on my nerves in the last episode. Social media for me is just Chronic Gamer on Instagram, really. Like, I have a Twitter, but I do not use it. I would not recommend trying to get in contact with me with that. But Instagram's kind of the same. I'm terrible with social media. My fave series, Inuyasha. I really want to watch Inuyasha because my roommate always talks about it. I really love character. You got me in my. Sorry, Tobias. You got me in my feelings too. That episode that hurt bad. Hi, Jenny. Sasuke and Naruto should have been together for real. Like, those two were so gay for each other. It's not even funny. I don't think he has a baby with Gia. Maybe he does. You make a decent point. Like, she traveled a long way. But I think it is because just, she loves him. She wants to stop him from dying. But maybe I'm wrong. I'm so sorry, guys. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Like, I'm dying right now. I'll be right back. And I promise I'll put you on mute just in case. Hello, hello. Oh, wow. I thought people would leave when I go into the bathroom. I don't know where I left off. If anyone said anything, just go ahead and, like, repost it if you really want me to read it. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop to start here. Can't remember who, but someone thought Letty could be Ruby and Crucilium's son. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I think that was in Payer Wait's live discussion. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I would hope not, but that would be a pretty crazy twist. I have a super random question. If you kiss your girlfriend's boyfriend's split personality, are you cheating? I don't know. That's actually a solid question. I don't know. I can't give a solid answer there. Sorry, man. Right, let me try. Go back up a little bit. Yep, I am planning on doing Euphoria. I got beef with Ruby. She better not be going over to the dark side. She better just be playing her. What's my favorite scary movie? I swear, if you pop out from like behind me in a minute, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. But favorite scary movie, Hereditary. That was a wild ride. And that was some of the best acting I've ever seen in like the horror genre. What's everyone want to talk about though? I'll keep going. Probably like another 10-15 minutes before I gotta actually film this. I'm thinking Ruby will come in clutch for Team Tech. Like, even if she is actually falling for um, Christina's bullshit, I think at the last minute she would make like the right decision. Jesus Christ. What are you filming tonight? I'm filming the last two Devs episodes. So I'm excited. Oh, Midsommar was really good, but that was so disturbing. But I mean, so is Hereditary. Have you seen The Rental? No, I haven't. Any good? What do you want to see or have answered in the Lovecraft finale? I want to know more about Tick's mom, for sure. I would like a lot more Gia. And I want to see Hippolyta do some like badass superhero shit, to be totally honest. But I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I am 26, Aaron. And I know I look like I'm 12, but I'm 26. Can't wait to watch the death. Oh yeah, it's. I don't see this not being amazing, so I'm very excited. Oh my god. Green Venom, you got me with that comment. God, that Avatar live action movie was so bad. My name is Ong the Avatar, and I'm an Airbender. Also, water and fire and earth. I fucking hated that movie. And yeah, Hereditary was a little confusing, but I thought it was just so good when it came to like the psychological horror. So I really like that. I was thinking Ruby has a plan up her sleeve that may have to do with her transforming into a white woman again. I would prefer if she didn't save the day as a white woman, but I mean, if she does, that'd still be cool. Is there only one season of Des? Yes. And according to what someone said in the comments, the director does not like doing sequels, so there probably will only be one season. I'll wait to watch your reaction to the second to last episode before I watch the final one. Thank you. You can watch it whenever you want, though. It's all good. One theory I heard was Montrose will use a potion to look like Tick and die in his place. I was talking about that at the start of the stream. I think that's a strong possibility. Hajime no Ippo, that sounds really familiar. I think I've seen something from it, but I don't think I've watched the whole show. I feel you, Aaron. It's a curse and a blessing. It gets annoying when you try to go to a bar though, and they're just like, "Is this ID fake?" I'm like, "Bitch, Just let me buy a drink. Well, thanks, Alicia. Oh, it's okay. I mean, family's family. I was really, really pissed that night, but what are you gonna do? You can't choose your family. And I'll just keep being myself, so if they don't like it, too fucking bad. Have you seen The Magicians? No, I have not. And yes, Toni Collette was in Hereditary. She got robbed on an Oscar for that movie. She was so good in it. There is no Avatar live action movie. You're right. There is no Warren Bossing say. That did not exist. And I agree, Isaiah. I would really want a season 2 of Lovecraft. But I don't know, I'm nervous. I get the feeling they might not want to do a season 2. I learned a lot from Lovecraft Country. Did you know black people were not allowed to eat vanilla ice cream or sit on green benches? What the fuck? Maybe was allowed to do both. I did not know that. Again, I'll add it to the list of history never taught to me. Jesus Christ. Not allowed to eat vanilla ice cream or sit on green benches? What the fuck is that shit? And yeah, Toni Collette is an amazing actress. Are they going to kidnap a redhead? I hope not. I know you used to watch The Walking Dead. Did you see the season 10 finale? Yeah, I posted my video for it. Go check it out. I've put up a reaction for every episode of The Walking Dead for season 10 and only like 2 or 3 for season 9. I think Ruby has already shown her darkness. She turned off the life support for Dell and basically told Christina to get her a redhead. She's not walking in the light anymore. Yeah, I mean, I felt kind of the same way. But I want to trust in Maria CJ. Hopefully that's not 24 and looks 16. I mean, I feel you. Yes, they think I'm 12 at the bar. You're like, what are you doing here? I'm like, getting a drink. Give me my Long Island, bitch. What is your favorite alcoholic beverage? Oh, wow. Long Island. That's definitely my go-to because that shit's strong. And it tastes pretty good. Couldn't eat vanilla ice cream as a joke. Was it actually a joke, or could they not eat vanilla ice cream? Someone do some research. I mean, I'll do it afterwards, but I gotta know. It's better than being 25 and looking 40. Fair point. But I feel like with the bags under my eyes and the dark circles, I look like a 12-year-old, 40-year-old. It's really annoying. Oh, sorry. Promo for next week's episode said season finale, so I hope they're planning on renewing it. I mean, yeah, it is definitely the finale, so I hope they renew it too. But I don't know if they will. They were only allowed to eat vanilla ice cream except for 4th of July. Sorry, excuse me. Wait, what? So wait, they were only allowed to eat vanilla ice cream on the 4th of July? The fuck kind of rule is that? This is so dumb. Nice, Justin. Whiskey and rum are my go-tos. I have cut way back on drinking, though, because I had super bad anxiety problems earlier this summer. So I stopped smoking, stopped drinking caffeine, and it seems to have helped. But every so often, I'll treat myself to a drink. Or a little bit of green. That's why they made it a point to show White Ruby looking like she was waiting to be stopped walking out of the ice cream shop, and why they made it. That is insane. Angel Lover, you're confusing me. Is it real or not? Like, don't worry, everybody. I'll do my own research on it just to see if I can figure it out. And that's true. Typically, a series finale means that's the end. But whenever it's a season 1, there's like no guarantee they're going to do a season 2. So I feel like they could really disappoint us, but maybe not. Maybe not. Speaking of Tony Collette, have you seen I'm Thinking of Ending Things? No, I have not seen I'm Thinking of Ending Things yet. My roommate watched that one also, and he said like the last 10 minutes of it were like fucking crazy and that I should really watch it. Drinking makes me giggly and sleepy. I feel like I'm not that different when I'm drunk. I'm pretty good at like keeping things under control. What state are you in? Nevada. Las Vegas. I can't believe they weren't allowed to eat ice cream or vanilla ice cream, or sit on green benches. That is so fucking crazy. I have a feeling we'll be left with a cliffhanger on the season finale of Lovecraft. I hate those, but that should confirm a season 2. Doesn't necessarily confirm a season 2, though. Like, Sense8 got canceled after they left season 2 on a big cliffhanger, and luckily they got the movie to finish it off, but I don't know. Oh, I think White Ruby in the book was supposed to be a redhead, but I don't know. I haven't actually read it. That's just what people have said. Luckily, none of my friends do super crazy stuff when they get drunk. Oh, thank you for the link, April. Jesus Christ. What the fuck, dude? Networks are going overtime to make and keep racially diverse shows on the air. I mean, that's a good thing, but I feel like Hollywood does that just so they can say, like, we're not racist. Look, we're not racist. It's like, you're only starting to do this shit now. There's no book material for season 2. I haven't read the book, so I don't know if that's true, but if there's not any book material for season 2, I'm thinking it might just end with a season 1. Watchmen wasn't declared a one-off season until half the episodes had aired. Yeah. Agreed, Zakiya. Misha Green and Jordan Peele, they gotta do something. I mean, HBO might not have been like super cancel happy, but they did cancel Watchmen. P-Valley got renewed for season 2 after the second or third episode. Yeah, normally they like to renew seasons like in the middle of the season coming out, so the fact that they haven't said anything makes me like a little nervous. And yeah, Sense8, the official reason was it was too expensive, but I don't know if I buy that. I'm sure it was expensive, but I feel like that's not the only reason they canceled it. Watchmen, Lovecraft Country crossover. I mean, that'd be cool. Haven't seen Watchmen yet, so I don't know if that would like work, but it might. I agreed, Dark Poppy. They really only give a fuck about money. If a show's making money, they'll keep it going. United States of Terra. I'll have to check that one out too. Sorry, I'm just running through what everyone's saying here. I say I bet that would give you a very different perspective on the show. Like the only perspective I have is like doing a little bit of research on like certain things that have happened throughout our history. And even though it hits hard for me too, like there's definitely no denying it doesn't hit me nearly as hard as it'll hit some people. Did they cancel Watchmen or did Damon Lindelof not want to do season 2? I don't know. Hey, Chance. Miss. I don't know. We've just been kind of bullshitting this whole time. I didn't really have like a topic to discuss, so I've just been kind of going off of what everyone's been commenting. So, welcome to the conversation. Thanks, Tobias. I will do my best to keep on doing what I'm doing. See you later, Zakia. Thanks for joining in. It was nice talking with you. Oh, and good luck with your psychology class. Oh, no problem. Does Watchmen have a really clear-cut ending? Can I get a little resounding response in the comments here? In class with care on the Karen Hunter. Wait, is that a YouTube series? Fucking hell. I mean, if it has a definitive ending, maybe they did just plan on ending it there. And I agree, Raimi. That was why Breaking Bad was my favorite show for such a long time. They had an ending in mind and they stuck to it. They didn't drag it out for 12 seasons or anything. And agreed, Dark Poppy. For once, the black character is not the first to be killed off in that show, so that's definitely nice. And it's an all-black cast, or majorly black cast, which is also pretty rare, so it's fucking awesome. And with the Lovecraftian genre, which after I found out that H.P. Lovecraft was super, super racist, I was like, ha, little bitch. Now you got a show with your themes, with all black characters. Sucks to suck. I think it had a good and definite ending. That's cool. They could make a new season with different characters, or like a different story and different characters, but the same actors. I would watch that. And yeah, Chance, you should definitely watch Breaking Bad. It's a wild ride. Alex Taveras, nerd guy. I don't know. I don't know how you got here, but welcome to the chat. I've gotten from LSCC. Yeah, I agree, Alicia. There's a lot of stuff I've learned from Lovecraft Country. Which again, it just pisses me off when it comes to a lot of the education of history. How there's so much stuff that was never told about. And it's fucking shameful that America likes to hide all our mistakes instead of owning up to it and trying to be better. I hope I get the name right, but thank you, Les. And yes, Dark Poppy, that is poetic justice. And yes, Alicia, he probably is rolling in his grave, and that's what he fucking deserves. No, I haven't seen Vikings, but I did hear that William was from that show. And Mighty Isis, yes, I am going to be watching The Haunting of Bly Manor. Possibly tomorrow. But I don't know. If not this week, next week, for sure. Yeah, Alicia, the Sundown Towns thing, I'd never heard of that. Not even one time. And that was something that I brought up at dinner with my dad and my stepsister. I was like, "Have you guys ever heard of a sundown town?" And they were like, "No, what's that?" And I explained it to them, and they were like, "Bullshit, that's not real." And I'm like, "Look it up. Like, do your fucking research. Stop telling me like that's not real. You don't know what you're talking about. Just take 2 seconds to educate yourself. Fucking hell." And yeah, I mean that's a big theme on the show. Also, like as soon as the sun goes down, characters have a lot to fear for their lives. Oh, that could be cool. If season two is about Tick's son George, that would be actually pretty dope. Oh, I would watch a spinoff of Hippolyta's Journeys too. That would be fucking awesome. You got 200 years worth of material right there. Good night, Tobias. What else is the Portuguese word to light? You can't tell me I kind of got it right. How do I pronounce it? Gia is only in the TV show, so they have shown they could expand on the base story. Hmm, that's true. And yeah, Mighty Ice, I don't know. Once again, they like to sit there and say, like, racism isn't real, and all these people, like, just want to be victimized so bad. I'm like, I promise you, no one wants to be a victim. No one wants to be shat on for their whole life, you dumb fucks, but whatever. Still, Vikings is Breaking Bad, but with Vikings. Maybe I should watch it. Really scary thing is there's still sundown towns right now. Yeah, I've seen people put that in the comments for my videos, and that's fucked up. Like, like I still think yes, we've made a lot of progress in like the last 50, 60 years in terms of racism, but not nearly enough. Like if there's still such hateful people and people who are still so fucking racist, like still sundown towns that exist, like not even close to enough progress has been made. Again, I feel like it shouldn't even be like, oh, we've made progress. Like, why are we not there yet? Why? Like, why? Why can things not just be equal with people? I do not fucking get it. Wish the S could look to Germany for inspo. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Like, Germany does not pretend like they didn't fuck up real bad when the Nazis took over. They own that shit and they make sure everyone knows about it and all the details so that it never happens again. But yeah, here in America, they're just like, oh, we've just been great the whole time. We've never done anything wrong ever. I'm like, why? Why would you say that? Like, you're asking for people to make the same mistakes over and over and over again. Which maybe that is what they're trying to do, but fucking Christ. I forgot to mention that Misha Green regretted killing off Yahima, the indigenous two spirit. Yeah, that was really fucked up. I mean, I'm still kind of trying to figure out why they would do that. Like, it didn't seem like it played into the story as much as I expected it to. But maybe I just need to rewatch. Growing up, I always thought sundown towns were down south. I didn't know there were ones up north. The town I grew up in, New England, was at one point a sundown town. Yeah. I mean, I didn't realize how bad racism was in America outside the Jim Crow South. But yeah, there's no place to escape it, unfortunately. Oh, I would watch a spinoff about Diana also. That'd be fucking cool. Chance, we've only seen like a small little picture of George. How do you know? I mean, I'm sure he is. Fitz Tick's son. He's probably pretty good looking. And yep, unfortunately, some do still exist. So shitty. Honestly, Rami Hippolyta is kind of like Doctor Who now. And yeah, Anjanou Ellis fucking kills it. She was in a movie about the gospel group, the Clark Sisters. Oh, for real? I gotta watch that. Oprah went to a sundown town that was being forced to open up to black people. Really? I gotta watch that episode of Oprah. Or whatever special that is. Like, why do you have to be forced to open up to black people? What the fuck? I don't know how to teach you to pronounce it right. It's Portuguese. The U has an U sound. Lose? Is lose right? Just give me a yes or no if that's better. It's hard to talk to people who refuse to do research. Honestly, though, when people are in their own little bubble and they like being there and don't want to leave it, like, I don't know how to educate someone like that. I'm still trying, but it's fucking hard. Don't like to be victims. We didn't. That's what I'm fucking saying. Like, who would want to be victimized every fucking day? Or who would pretend to be victimized every fucking day? It makes zero sense. I'm sorry if I'm really far behind on the chat. I keep trying to read them all. Live not too far from a sundown community here in Tennessee. Trust me, there are pockets of those racist fools all around. Of course, they mostly go to Trump rallies. It's their fucking king. Fucking hate that man. I think white culture is still so deeply in denial. It really is. 100% is. I'll take your word for it, Chance. Just once we need a few indigenous people outside of Twilight not to be killed off for looking like stereotypical jokes. That's a very good point. Because Yahima's murder was pointless. The pages were still translated and they're still fighting against Cressilium. Yahima could have been a great asset to the team. That's kind of what I'm thinking too. I'm like, it's not like killing Yahima changed anything really. Everything still happened the way it happened. Would have just been cool to have a new character in there. Especially considering that episode was talking about how white culture fucked over native culture so fucking bad. Would have nice to have not seen the native culture get fucking fucked over, you know? And agree, Mighty Isis. If you can't be accountable for the things that your ancestors did, that you've done, you can't make any progress. It just won't happen. Oh, I got it right now. Lose. Sweet. Oh, fuck, dude. I'm sorry, man. I feel like in a lot of places they like to say there's no racism around, but even just going off of statistics, you're like, there's empirical evidence that that's not fucking true. Sorry, I'm trying to find my place on here again. Mimi, I'm sure that's true. I feel like it was a little bit in poor taste, but I mean, that is absolutely true. There are a lot of victims of oppression that enact violence on other oppressed people because it's like the language that's been taught, but just sucked. Didn't want Yahima to die. Jorge, just check out my channel. Just check out as many videos as you want to. And yeah, I'm sure that Misha Green probably would regret doing it that way. But what she's done with the show overall is fucking fantastic. Zakia, if you need to go to sleep, go to sleep. Sharing about Sundown Towns through Nicole Byers' podcast and how the town was performing in Appleton. Jesus. And thanks, Mighty Isis. It was a tough night, but I mean, shit. I'm not a victim. I just get so pissed hearing them try to blame other victims, like actual victimized people. Like, we have fucking everything. You can't even admit that there's a problem. Abortion here is 25 years later than in the USA. God damn. Oh, abolition. I'm sorry. I thought that said abortion. 25 years later than the US? That's insane. Fucking hell. Wouldn't say the plot is bad, but the way it's been delivered. Maybe some parts. And Chance, yeah, I gotta agree with you. White people know racism exists, but if they admit that, that is a danger to our white privilege. And they don't want that, or we don't want that. Kind of interpreted the killing of the two-spirit character as Montrose trying to kill that aspect of himself with being closeted. Yeah, that's probably what they were going for. Just sucked, you know? Won't be relaxed until Joe Biden is sworn in as president. For real, though, God willing. Like, I'm not the hugest Joe Biden fan or anything, but literally a million times better than Trump. Jesus. Alright, see you later, Green Venom. We can discuss wedding plans another time. I feel like there are going to be a lot of movies or shows that revolve around Red Summer, just like Watchmen, Lovecraft Country, highlighting the horror of the massacre of Black Wall Street. Probably, and the more that message gets out there, hopefully the more like uneducated people actually learn about it. I still stand true, though. I don't think like movies and shows should only highlight black pain. It should be celebrating black joy as well. But I mean, you don't want to leave out the shitty parts of history either. It's a fine line you gotta walk. I agree, Phil. Would have been nice to see Yahima develop more as a character. I haven't seen Antebellum. The trailer looked really cool, but then Pear Wait kind of said that it sucked. So I was like, maybe I shouldn't watch it. I don't know. I probably will watch it anyways, just get my own opinion on it. It is hard to read and talk at the same time. I notice most other live streamers just kind of miss some of the things that are said, but I'm really trying to like get everything here. Ooh, sorry. Character like a human two-spirit from Guyana was so great for me. He killed her off within 10 minutes. Yeah, honestly though, that was the moment I think a lot of people were sealed on their opinion of Montrose, like, never gonna like you, motherfucker. But I don't know, I don't like Montrose, but his character is very layered. So I think he's a well-written character. There's a saying, hurt people, hurt people. How is it that it tech travels to other states so fast? I mean, they're on that Game of Thrones travel time. Which honestly, I don't mind that much. Like, get to the good stuff. Thanks, Jenny. Thanks, Chance. I mean, I don't like to lump myself in with the majority of white racist either, but I mean, the fact is, I am white. I do benefit from all white privilege, and I benefit from being a man. And a lot of times people don't even realize I'm gay, so I can pass as straight if I really want to, which I try not to, but since I benefit from it so much, I typically like to let myself in with all of that. Any white people don't want to see it, close their eyes because they want to stay comfortable. Yep, that's it right there. It's way easier to just turn away and live your life because it doesn't affect you. I think they want to yada yada that part. That's why I liked if Beale Street could talk. A lot of pain, but a lot of love too. True, true. Yep, it's all about the balance. There's joy and hardship. Can't show just one or the other. The actions of American forefathers has left the country traumatized, even the part of our society it was designed to support. Not admitting this to ourselves is why we can't progress as people. I mean, you fucking said it. Ooh. I mean, a lot of people still like to look up to the forefathers. It's like, oh, they were perfect. They started the country. They did such great shit. I'm like, they had slaves and raped them. They were not good people. Like, okay, maybe what they built was impressive in some ways, but I don't know. People like to put them on pedestals. Like they were these perfect, idealistic people, and that's just not true. I've not seen Boardwalk Empire, but I really would like to watch it. Oh, what? Michael Williams is in Boardwalk Empire? I gotta fucking watch that. And Chance, I hear you. I kind of wanted Andrew Yang, but he didn't get the nomination. And if Biden is what I got, I'm going Biden. 100%. Once you start yawning, things go downhill from there. I still got to film after this, anyways. But yeah, I'm going to cut it off here in like 2 more minutes. State travel was a slip up in the editing department. They talked about that on the podcast. Well, no editors are perfect. And yeah, Michael K. Williams deserves some awards for that last episode. He and Jonathan Majors like really killed it. Thanks, Jerbear. And I don't plan on losing my empathy anytime soon. He was really good on The Wire. Sorry, I'm trying to like speed read right now. I don't want to miss anything before I have to cut the stream. Here in Brazil, we have the same interesting phenomenon. I mean, that's like the most classic racist thing for someone to say. I'm not racist. I have a black friend. And? It doesn't mean you're not racist, you fucking dumb shit. We had 5 black people shot here that got to the news. One of them, a 14-year-old boy inside of some fucking hell. Well, the U.S. likes to be the center of everybody's attention, so it doesn't exactly surprise me, but still disappointing. And yeah, we really do have to let go of our American mythology and hero worship. People are people, and some people are really bad people that shouldn't be idolized. Yeah, Emmett Till's episode was rough too. Oh, thanks, Luz. Yeah, that's a good point, Alicia. like 4th of July, remember you are celebrating white slave owners who didn't want to pay their taxes, and that's 100% true. Like, I still love my fireworks, but again, I feel like a vast majority of white people either don't even consider that or they just don't care. I am enjoying this chat a lot. Simtown Twins. Fuck. I'm sorry my voice is shaking right now. I'm freezing cold. My AC is going crazy. Yeah, I say that scene with Thomas, that was where I really started to choke up. It wasn't until the great grandmother started to die that I just like couldn't hold it back anymore. And yes, Chance, I am gonna record after this, and I'm probably gonna want to kill myself, but oh well. And agree, Cappuccino. Like 4 years of Trump, it's gonna take a long time to recover from those 4 years. If we get another 4 years after that, I don't know. I feel like the damage of that could possibly be like irreversible. I mean, there's definitely people in the US that are tired of it too, but there's a whole lot that aren't. They just like it the way it is, which is fucked up. And I know for real, over 100 people for my first live stream. That's crazy. My name's Michael, by the way. And please call me Michael, because if my mom finds out any one of you called me Mike, she's gonna flip the fuck out. She hates when people shorten my name. I don't care. What's the best way to contact you for LCC discussion, Kalamo? I don't know if there's a way to like DM me directly on YouTube. If not, try to message me on Instagram, Chronic Gamer. Gamer, like GAY. Yeah, I learned about Juneteenth probably 2 or 3 years ago from my friend Zach. He actually invited me to like the big barbecue that we had for that, and it was really nice. Do I have a boyfriend? No. Right now, COVID is going crazy, and I'm afraid to meet new people. Biden not be a progressive, but he does have the most progressive policy for any presidential candidate so far. I mean, personally, I feel like he's a little, not conservative, but kind of middle of the road when it comes to being a liberal. But I mean, I'll take that any fucking day over the extreme radical right that is Trump. And thanks, Just in Time. Wait, is your name actually Just in Time, or is that like a play like Just in Time? I think I just realized that. Thanks, Chance. Nice to meet you too. Have a good night, so ladylike. It was nice chatting with you as well. Oh, you learned it from Atlanta? I think I learned about it like right before I watched that episode about Atlanta, which is such a good episode. Fucking love when Van was like, no. This is fuck Oh no, it wasn't Van. It was Ern. He was just like, this is fucking stupid. This is dumb. Like, I'm leaving. Fucking love that episode. Hi, RF. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up here. And Devin, yeah, there's a level of shame to being white as you learn about all these things, because not only have we been sheltered and protected from that, but we're still the ones benefiting from it, and it's not right. What steps does your job take to ensure employees are safe during COVID? We have to wear masks like at all times. The only time we get to take them off is during lunch, and even at lunch they have like plexiglass in between the tables, so when you do take them off, it's a little bit safer. And they have hand sanitizer everywhere, and they make you wash your hands like every like 15 minutes. It's better than like some of the temporary jobs I had to take over the summer. But I still get nervous. Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you, Ramy. Thanks, Charles. Yes, I'm still live, but I'm about to go off in like 20 seconds, so I gotta start saying goodbyes to everyone. Just want to see if anything else is popping up here. I agree, Cappuccino. More of us that join together, more likely we can beat all this shit. May take a while, but just can't give up. I'm trying, Simtown. I'm trying. Thank you. Thank you, Toby. Nice, see, Kelly. The Game of Thrones ones were pretty good. All right. Good night, everybody. I know, for real, I am gonna fall asleep. I gotta go record. You ever have any real arguments, or do they just refuse to believe it because they don't personally see it? Devin, they just refuse to believe it. I'll show them evidence, and they're like, that's fake. They just won't believe it. It's all right, Carlos. I'll try to do some more live streams here before too long, because this was actually really fun. But yeah, good night, everybody. I'm going to go record these devs episodes. Thank you all for the awesome first live stream. That was a really, really good first attempt to this. Good night. Oh, shit. I don't even know how to stop the live stream. Give me 2 seconds. What am I doing? See you later. Okay, I found it. Have a good night, everyone.